Hello and happy Super NES Classic Day to everybody but me. So, fair warning here, this is a little bit of a rant video. So if you don't like rant videos, if you don't want to hear me complain, then just turn it off. Just turn it off. Because I'm kind of frustrated right now. As you can tell, I did not get a Super NES Classic. I am a huge fan of the Super Nintendo. I love the Super NES, everything about it. As you know, if you do subscribe to this channel. But I was not able to get a Super NES Classic, unfortunately. Now, before you, because I know the comment section is going to be absolutely filled with these type of comments. But you can emulate it. Why do you want it? You can play these games anytime you want. Yes, I can. And you know what? I have a Wii, and I have it emulated, and I have it modded, and I have all of these games on there. But it's just not the same. It's not. I like the Super NES. I also like physical items. I like the collecting aspect of this hobby, right? Despite what you may have known about me trying to sell all my games. But I mean, I am a collector at heart still. Even if I sell all my games, I'm still going to buy shit that I don't need. Because that's just how I am. So, and you know what's funny about the whole thing is I have probably most of these games physically as well. So that's what makes it even more funny. Like look, Donkey Kong Country, Contra 3, Castlevania 4. All of these games are included on there. Why on earth would I want one of these? Well, I mean, I don't have every one of the games that are included in there. I do have a good majority of them. I'd say I have probably about 50% of the games that are included on there. But it's more so about just reliving the nostalgia, like the Super NES era, and just getting the packaging and just having the physical device itself, because I already have the main Super NES and the Super NES Mini that was released, like the Junior or the 2 or whatever it's called. And then this one now is the Super NES Classic. It would just be nice to have the family of the Super NES systems, just, you know, the big one, the medium one, and the small one. And not even that, but I mean, it's just a very nice package. The artwork, the box work, all of that is just very, very nice. It's just a total throwback to the Super NES days of the 90s. And it's HD, friends. It's HD. It has an HDMI cable, and I know it's probably not full, like 100% 1080h, like remastered HD graphics or whatever, but you know, it's better quality than hooking up a Super NES to a flat screen HD TV these days. Like, you know, those look like crap when you hook them up. When you play the old games like that, they look kind of garbage. So I mean, to have an HD experience, that's awesome. I would love to have some of these games in HD. That would be great. So there you go. I mean, that's kind of my reasoning behind it. I know a lot of people will be like, why don't you just emulate it? Who cares? But that's my reasoning. And Star Fox 2, a lot of people will be like, you could just emulate that now. It's been dumped. Star Fox 2 was like not even the icing on the cake, honestly. It was maybe some sprinkles, but I mean, you know, the system itself is meat and potatoes. I don't know. I just was interested in the system, but yeah. How you doing? Yeah, that's. Anyway, so why am I so angry? What's my rant about? Well, it's Nintendo. Nintendo, it's 2017 and they still have not figured it out. Supply and demand. They do not know. They have not figured out supply and demand yet. And how many years has this been going on? Probably about 10 years. Like, this has been going on since the Wii days. I remember lining up for a Wii back in 2006 at Best Buy and camping out all night. That was 11 years ago. 11 years ago, and it's fast forward to 2017, and they still have stock issues. It's 2017. You should be able to go into a store, any store you want, at any time, not just like a half-hour window between 9 and 9:30 when they open, and be able to buy an item that you want. None of this like scalping shit either. So it really pisses me off people that buy it just to scalp it. These people aren't even buying it to own. Craigslist is flooded, absolutely flooded, with 200% markup. People that are trying to sell it for $300, $350, $400. And it's just disgusting because these people stood in line to wait for this item to not even own. They didn't even care. When there's people like me that actually legitimately wanted it. I actually want it. I want to play it. I want to hook it up. I want to have fun with it. You know, I don't want to spend $300 on it. So it's just a little bit of a piss off, you know? And it boils down to supply and demand, and Nintendo just not having enough supply. They know the audience is there. Don't go telling me they don't know it's there, because they damn well do. And they do it with everything. They did it with the Amiibos. They did it with the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is still hard to find. That's still another thing that you can't go into a store right now and buy on like a Friday afternoon at 5 p.m. Like, you have to wait for like a shipment to come in, and like refresh your stock online, like, and pre-order it. Still, like, you still can't walk into a store and purchase that. You can walk into a store and buy Mario and Rabbids at any time, but why can't you buy the system? It doesn't make any sense. Why do you have more copies of Mario and Rabbids than you have for the system? That doesn't make sense. You should have enough systems to play the games that you have more of. So you have more games than there's systems. It doesn't make sense. And the production just doesn't make any goddamn sense. And you know what? Speaking of scalpers, look at this. I'm going to show you something. Take a peek at this. This is going to blow your mind. So I was on YouTube here, and I was watching some Nintendo Switch videos, and take a peek at some of these comments here, which are going to absolutely blow your mind. So here's one here. It says, "Yay, I purchased 2 because I'm dorky and wanted to keep one sealed." Keep one sealed? Why do you need 2? I mean, for crying out loud, give that to someone that actually wants it, right? Like, why would you have 2? It just people like that pisses me off. Like this guy here right here says, buying an extra one to keep sealed is worse than scalping. Totally. But that's not it. There's more of these people. Here we go. Here's another one. Dr. Light. Yeah, we're going to call you out, Dr. Light. I purchased 2 for the same reason, but I will gladly sell you my other copy for blah, 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 blah. Now, obviously, that second part's a joke, but he purchased 2 as well. And then the guy below him as well. I got 2 today as well. And this is why people like me couldn't actually get one. It's because all of these people bought multiple copies to have them sit on a shelf. So that's a huge piss off to a consumer like me. Like, you know, someone that actually legitimately wanted to go and buy one. So it's a little bit of a piss off. I'm really angry with Nintendo. And, you know, you guys can hate on me all you want. You can just fill the comments full of hate. You can just say, like, you got a fucking stupid beard. I don't care. You guys can just yell all you want. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. This is my little bit of a rant. If you liked it, cool. If you didn't, well, I don't care. I wanted to vent, and I'm venting. So, yeah, I'm pissed off. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's my little bit of a rant on not getting the Super NES Classic. So, yeah, if you like this video, I don't know, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. I don't care, but, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we will see you next time. We gotta drown our sorrows with beer. Have a good one.